Taylor from the Hendricks Regional Health YMCA here with the YMCA of Greater Indianapolis. And today our safety topic for safety around water is knowing about CPR and calling 911. When you are out in the pools, in the backyard pools or whatever, it's really important to learn CPR, and there's many classes and offerings all over the place. So first thing about calling 911, you want to make sure that you teach your kiddos your name, address, and phone number. And remember when you're on the phone that they are going to ask you lots of questions, so try to be as close to what's going on so you can help answer. If you're by yourself, you can put the phone on speaker and then they'll give you guidance on what steps to do. So if for some reason, unfortunately, somebody is in the water, once you pull them out, you want to make sure that their airway is cleared. And so we're going to start with our adult by opening up that airway. Now ideally, if you have some protection, you want a mask. There's a couple kinds out there, but if it's a family member, it's okay. You're going to pinch the nose and put your mouth over their mouth. So you're going to put the mask on, open that airway, give 2 nice big breaths, and you want to make sure if you notice that chest rise and fall when you're doing that. So that's awesome. When the chest rises and falls, you know that airway is open. And then you're going to go into those compressions. Now there's lots of songs out there, but one of those that's really common is the song Staying Alive. So that's your beat on what you want to go. You're going to place your hands right in the center of their chest, and you're going to put your body over theirs, and you're going to start those compressions. Staying alive, boop, 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 staying alive, just like that, and you're going to do about 30 of those, and then you're going to do those breaths and continue that until help arrives to take over the scene. Or, fingers crossed, they start to show signs of life, breathing all on their own. Now, that's for an adult. You saw me use 2 hands. So if you have a kiddo, you aren't going to need to put so much on, so you can use 1 hand. So again, you pull them out of the water, you're going to open that airway, give those 2 breaths, chest rose and fell, chest rose and fell, and instead I'm going to use 1 hand, and I'm going to do my 30 compressions. Staying alive, staying alive. And then we have our little infant over here. So this is something that you can practice at home with your family, and if you have a doll, this is a great thing, or you can use a pillow and put a little smiley face on it. But for our little infants here, we're going to just use 2 fingers, and we're going to find the center of that chest, and same thing, we're going to give those 30 compressions right in the center of the chest, but using those 2 fingers, and still practicing giving those 2 breaths. So the next thing that we would love to know when it comes to CPR is if you are around a place that has an AED. So an AED is something that is really important to have and use, and it's very simple. All you have to do is press the green button, it'll come on, it'll tell you what you're supposed to do, and you have to follow those steps. They come with attachments, and inside these bags are your pads that you're going to stick on your person. If it's a little kiddo, we're going to stick 1 on their chest and 1 on their back. If it's our adult or a bigger child, we're going to stick 1 on the chest over here and 1 under the rib cage right over here. So we're making sure that that little shock advise button will work for them. So definitely when you're out and about, check to see if the place that you're at has one of these, and it's very simple to use. So when we remember that when we have to deal with CPR, we want to make sure, number 1, we're calling 911, and if we have to pull them out, first thing we do is we're going to open up that airway, we're going to give our breaths, and we're going to start our compressions. Another thing that you can work and practice with your kiddos is finding a pulse. This is also good to see if your person who may be laying down might just be resting, so you can find a pulse. And so practice with your family. You can find it on your wrist, and then you're just going to place 2 fingers just right above that thumb area on the wrist and see if you can feel that pulse, or you can do it right on the neck, and you're going to see if you find that pulse. It's always interesting to see how everybody else's pulse works and feels. So those are your basic tips that we have for CPR, being safe in and around the water. Definitely check out a class to learn all the correct ways and steps and things about it for more details. And we look forward to seeing you back here. Thanks for tuning in.